Today I'm going to show you how to use your playbook to identify spares orders that are past due more than 60 days with estimated ship dates that are 14 plus days out or more. So on the My Actions section on the right hand side, I ran this for Ryanair and you can see that there are 6 spares orders that meet this criteria. I can click on the 6 and it can take me to the spares open worksheet, or I can go ahead and click on this text that says spares past due greater than 60 ESD 14 plus. So this takes you straight to the actions worksheet, and it's action 11 that has the step-by-step instructions on how to escalate past due spares orders that are 60 days old or more with an ESD that's 14 days out or greater. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the checkbox so that it just highlights it in green and keeps my focus on just this line item. It tells you which playbook filters to set. So you're going to go to the spares open tab, go to the action category column and set the right filters. We're also going to check some of the inventory columns to look at what the opportunities are just from an inventory availability perspective. And then it'll go through the step-by-step instructions on how to escalate those orders to the appropriate person to make sure that they will be worked to resolution. Here on the total column, it's showing 6, which indicates there are 6 orders that meet this particular criteria. I'm going to go ahead and click on that link, and it's going to take me directly to the spares open worksheet. I'm going to scroll to the right and do a filter on the action category where it's spares past due 60 plus and ESD 14 plus days out. And this gives you those 6 orders that had shown on the summary page as meeting that criteria. So at this point, what I would do is I would look at the data and just really try to understand which orders are good candidates to escalate to our CCO team, which is part of ISC. So as I scroll to the right, you're going to look at brakes. There's some wheel landing gear here. So as you scroll to the right, you can just get more information about the unit. And there are 2 columns that I wanted to point out. So there's the quantity on hand column and the quantity on hand SLOC, which is storage location. This gives you information about whether or not we have stock. So the quantity on hand is the global stock across the network for that part number on the sales order. The quantity on hand storage location is the stock for the plant and the storage location that the sales order is actually sourced from. So it looks like there's no stock inside the storage location and plant that we source the order from, but across the globe, we may have stock on hand. So this is a perfect example where it's a pass-through order. The estimated ship date's 2 weeks out or more. And I think all of these orders are good candidates for perhaps escalating to CCO to try to get resolution on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Action tab, and we are going to look at what the next steps are. So we looked at the details of each open order, and these would be good candidates to email Jason Wilson on the CCO team so that they can be escalated. So to escalate, you would email him, jason.wilson@honeywell.com. You'd provide the order number, customer, part number, estimated ship date, customer request date. If the order is urgent, you'd go ahead and let Jason know. And also, if you see inventory opportunities, make sure you let him know as well. We saw global inventory opportunities and say, hey, I saw some stock on the shelf. Can we use that? Is there any chance we can apply it against the order? Once you email Jason, he's going to put it on their Tier 5 CCO rail, which is accessible via this link. And from here, you can make sure that each rail item is tracked to resolution, and you will have visibility now of the escalations that you created. So this rail is going to open up here, and it's right here under the tiered escalation rail. And again, this is for you to make sure that when you escalate an item, it's being tracked to resolution. So as we go back to the playbook, I just want to do a quick recap. So this is to try to escalate units that are 60 days old or more with ESDs 14 plus days out. You are going to use the playbook to identify those orders on the Spares Open tab. You're going to do a little bit further research on the order. Maybe look at what status the order is in, when the customer wanted it, how far past due it is. In addition to that, you can look at inventory opportunities to see if we can actually ship the unit with global stock. And then the second thing is you're going to escalate those orders that are good candidates for escalation to Jason Wilson. He'll put that on the Tier 5 CCO rail, and then we'll track those to resolution. Thanks so much for joining, and have a great day.